Coach Randy Bruth today, men's basketball for Cardinal Rewind. Coach Bruth, thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Appreciate you having us.
Talk to us a little bit about the second half of the season. Seems like the team is finally grasping the concept offensively and defensively that you want to instill in the program, and have been real competitive in most of their games.
Yeah, it's coming along a little bit, and some of the younger guys are starting to catch on to some things and play a little better with it. We've had last second shot and overtime game losses, some games on the road that we have led pretty much virtually most of the game, and just haven't been able to finish it. So for us, it's just we got to get over the hump of that next step of learning how to finish these games and keep things moving in a positive direction.
I think a lot of that understanding from the players came to fruition on Saturday against Wayne State, beating the number 19 team in the nation. But you saw it on both ends, Damon Bozeman with 35 points, and then Sterling Johnson, coming in and playing a lot of minutes in a backup role, getting 7 steals.
Yeah, they did very well, for a couple of young kids in that game, and we've had to change our lineup a little bit about the way we want to play and going a little bit smaller, and we're probably giving up some things to try to gain some things with that and stuff. But it was just good. It was good. Some nights some guys got it. Some nights it's Chris's night. Some nights it might be somebody else's night. So on a good team, everybody's just got to find a niche to kind of fit into their role and do what they can do to help the team that night, and whatever that may be, we've got to get more consistency with that.
Damon Bozeman, 2 games in the last 4 with 35 points, great offensive performances, becoming just the 4th player to do that, and since 2000 score at least 35. The other 2 above that were 46 by Terrence Wright, and then 46 by Anthony Parker and 36 by Terrence Wright. Talk a little bit about how his maturity as a freshman is coming along and what it means to the team.
Well, the offensive side of it, everybody pretty much knew Damon had. I mean, he was the state's leading scorer last year in high school, I think his last 2 years. So the scoring side of it, we kind of knew he had a little bit of a scoring mentality. But the side of it that has come a long way and has a long way to go yet is the defensive side of it, and he's starting to figure out how hard you got to play in order to be a competitive college player in a really good league. And then the defensive side of it, he's starting to learn and get better at the schemes and understanding that, we've got to lock in and concentrate defensively first, and then the offensive stuff will just kind of flow off of that. And so hopefully he's grasping that concept, and he, along with a lot of our other younger guys, have a long way to go. But it's good to see him take some mature steps on and off the court in the second semester compared to where they were at in the first.
Now, 5 games left in the season. What do we need to do as a team to put our statement on this season, make a run for the playoffs, or just finish the season strong?
I don't know we need to do anything differently than what we've been doing, and that's just we watched film Sunday, wrapping up last week and getting ready for this week, a little bit of practice and stuff. And for us, it's always going to be about just we got to worry about Northern Michigan now, and today is our off day, and let the guys get to class and be a normal student. Tomorrow come back with practice, and Wednesday practice, and concentrate on Northern Michigan and just get ready for that one. And the game is such a funny thing. You just take things one day at a time. It's amazing how fast things can change. You look at Wayne State, one injury, and it really changed a lot of things for them, whether it's an injury or a certain team gets hot at a certain time, or they pick up schemes or whatever it is at certain times. So it's just if you start getting worried about the concepts of winning and losing and how many you got to win to be in this spot, and if this team loses and that team loses, you're just going to get a really big headache, and we're going to lose focus on what we got to do. And that's what we just got to concentrate on, getting better, to try to make this team better for this year in hopes that maybe we can make a playoff situation. And if we can't, get this program better so that we don't take any steps back come next year, and we can keep building it from here.
All right. Thanks, Coach Bruth, for joining us today. Look forward to watching the team play for the rest of the season.
Thanks. Appreciate it.